First comes rock. What's it gonna be? Rock, paper, scissors, and 1, 2, 3. Alright, so I might keep doing that until the anime does that. I'm gonna keep doing that until it's gonna be my intro until I finish the anime. Once I finish the anime, I'm gonna review it. And then it's just gonna be like fucking ridiculous. But this is a review of an anime that I like to call Teeku fucking Y or something. I don't know. This anime, if you want, it's only in sub. But the problem with it, I'm giving it a 6 just because I couldn't read the text fast enough because they talk way too fucking fast. But it's pretty fucking good. All the episodes are 2 minutes long. There's 108 episodes. There's like there's like six OVA episodes, so you should check that out too. I haven't watched the OVAs. I don't like to touch the OVAs until I'm like, mastermind. Basically, there are 4 characters. First off, let me get this out of the way. First off, um, the first thing is that the first opening is fucking catchy as fucking hell. It's really fucking good. I guarantee you get hooked on it. Secondly, all the 4 characters, there's only 4 main characters. When the season progresses, there are more characters than it started out with. And also at the ending of the last season, they teased for season 10, but that's never going to happen, I don't think. If it does happen, I'll watch it because it's pretty short, pretty to the point. But I have some things to say about this. First off, it's a tennis anime, right? It's a tennis anime, so they try to cram up as much tennis stuff as you think can, right? No, it has nothing to do with fucking tennis because they make like 5 or 6 or like 10 episodes of tennis throughout 9 seasons of 2 minutes, and some of the episodes in each season cover like they made a reference to American fucking football, and then they play baseball once or twice. They play fucking bicycles. Long Riders is the fucking reference there. They make so many references and play different other sports in this anime because it has nothing to do with fucking tennis. They're supposed to be a tennis club. Yes, I remember one episode where they dig through the fucking clay court just to fucking dig holes just for shits and giggles. It makes no fucking sense. There's the 4 main characters. One main character is rich, but she has big boobs and she loves to flash. She has big boobs basically, and she's rich. The other character has a fetish for fucking panties, which by the way, all these girls are girls, so this girl has a fetish for panties, and they do. And season 8, she gets arrested and goes to jail, but then she's in a jail outfit when she goes to the tennis court the next scene, which I thought was funny. They're telling us the story on how 3 characters met and you and the team, but that's the other character. The other blue chick actually has a fucking brain because she's like the only one who has at least some knowledge of what the fuck is going on most of the time. But she also has issues because of the fact that she goes along with it even though she thinks it's fucking weird. Then you got the lady with not the big tits, because the 2 blue ladies like to, touch each other's boobs because they're fucking boob fetish people. But this anime is fucking weird already. There's 108 episodes. You could probably finish in a day. Probably less than that. I don't know how many minutes of 2 minute episodes of each episode. They cram so much shit in there. They only have a theme ending in the 9th season, and that's the last season so far. But my brain, they make fucking references to other fucking anime. There's this one episode where they go to an alien, because like in between season 1 through 4, it's more normal than it's more based off of comedy, and you actually get it. Season 5 through 9, you will never fucking get what the fuck is going on because they go into space and stuff like that. But here's the issue with that. When they go into space, they go into this fucking planet, which looks exactly like fucking Planet Namek from Dragon Ball Z, and the fact that they make a Dragon Ball Z reference here and there a couple times. They also make Pokemon references too, which that makes no fucking sense. This anime is weird already, but they glow up, and the aliens were not the Namekians; they're real life aliens. They also have an alien friend who's like can do stuff. They do. There's some horror episodes, but you have to make sure you know what the fuck it's going on because it goes really quick. They try to cram in so much stuff in 2 minutes of an episode, and that's what the main issue is with it. So yeah, this anime gets a 6 out of 10 just because of the fact that I couldn't keep up with what they're saying, and there's a couple times where I had to go back and see what the fuck they were talking about, because if I didn't know what the fuck they're talking about, then I will have an issue with it. I was trying to go as fast as I can, but I'm starting to understand what they're saying in Japanese, which is kind of fucking scaring me, actually. But the main issue is that this anime doesn't hurt you. I highly recommend it, even though I gave it a 6 because of the fact that I didn't like some of the plot. Some of the episodes were like just what the fuck, and some of the episodes, and the fact that I didn't like how it's not part of tennis, because the first episode's about the first season's basically tennis, sort of, and then when it goes to season 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, tennis is no longer there anymore. I mean, they do reference it here and there, and there's also a tournament which only lasts like 50 seconds of one episode, and they were going to call it an arc. That's a big that's a big shocker, but I highly recommend this because it's not going to hurt you. You might actually learn a lot about other sports because they play those sports more than the fucking tennis that they are in the tennis club, which makes no fucking sense. But season 2, 3, and 4, they introduced like 3 or 4 new characters that will be on the whole entire horizon, like the alien, for example. The alien doesn't show up until like I don't know, like season 2 or 3, but or maybe season 1 later in the episodes. But you'll notice when there's a lot more main characters is because of the fact that the theme song changes from season to season. Like the first season song is catchy as fuck, but it only features the main 4 people, which I just explained. Later down the seasons, they have more characters in the opening, and that tells you that there's more main characters, or side characters to be exact. But man, that was a trip. It took me like it probably only took me a day, but I can't watch something that bizarre, that fucking jam packed with shit. I mean, the only season that had ending theme was the last season, and the fact that it was only a 30-minute ending theme, because 2 minutes they stop, the episode ends no matter if they have an ending theme or not. Because when they had the ending theme, it was a 2 minutes and 30 seconds. When they didn't have it, it was 2 minutes flat. Some episodes were like 2 minutes and 13 seconds, depending on if they wanted to do something at the very end and stuff like that. But that's just it. It's really fucking weird. It's not gonna hurt anyone if you want to watch it. I liked it. I just wish they would do a lot more better stuff with the plot, the sports, and the stuff like that. It has the comedy down, hands down. It's pretty fucking funny. I guarantee you that. Now then, with that being said, I'm still watching the other 2 animes, which is the Rogo thing, which it's getting a little bit better because they're teaching me how. The last episode I watched from the anime where the elementary school kids are playing basketball, the coach is teaching the kids how to do a floater of a basketball shot, which I don't know what the fuck that is. I know a backcourt shot or something, and I don't know. I'm not very good at basketball. All I know is to shoot the ball in the net, and there you go. I know the 3-court violation and most of the penalties or fouls you get if you touch a person, but that's basically it. Here's the issue with this. In the other anime, I'm on episode 17, which is which I'm starting to understand why it's good, but it's not as good as the some other random animes. Like Hoping to Open Don't Die Out is better. Lucky Star and Pony Pony Dash, and those are three random ass animes. I mean, of those three, the first one I said was the one that Ted from Brainscratch commentary sound the commentary on Mighty Number Nine let me watch it finally. It took me like a fucking forever just to find it because I was too busy watching other shit. Lucky Star and Lucky Star and Pony Pony Dash have their random moments. Like Pony Pony Dash has like robots and stuff, aliens taking over the world in the classroom. The main issue I have with the anime I'm watching now, even though it's good when it comes to randomness, I feel like that there's too many characters and they're just trying to cram in all the characters at once. That's a bad sign. When it comes to the three animes that I just said, well, two of them, the first one I butchered because I can't pronounce it. I'm terrible at Japanese words. No offense, Japan. You guys are awesome, but I can't speak Japanese for the life of me. I want to learn because then it'll be a lot more easier just to watch fucking anime with just subtitles. But anyway, as I was saying, as I was saying, what was I thinking? Oh yeah, the three animes, all three animes that are random that I just said have all the characters pronounced in the very first episode, and they're all in the same situation. The anime I'm watching now, most of the characters are in side acts or something ridiculous. It's like, for example, an episode of SpongeBob. Okay, if SpongeBob was doing something and Patrick was doing something, and then SpongeBob does something like he blows bubbles, and then Patrick's over here doing something. Then they go back to SpongeBob blowing bubbles. It makes no fucking sense. It really does. It's like, what the fuck am I watching here? It's like mini skits on Saturday Night Live or one of those stinking comedy routines and stuff like that. It's like, for example, if Dave Chappelle was talking for like five paragraphs, and then all of a sudden Eddie Murphy comes in and just takes over the show. That's what basically it seems like. It's still gonna get a pretty high thing because it has the comedy down somewhat. But other than that, though, I don't like it. Now then, I am watching a third anime, which it's also sub, and I fucking love I've only watched the first two episodes, but boy, it is fucking amazing. It is amazing. I mean, it's an idol anime, which you guys will probably hate because the only anime that I've watched that was idol-ish was Love Live School Project, I believe it's called. That's the only thing. I haven't watched this. I haven't watched Sunshine yet, which I gotta go back to watch that one, which I'm not looking forward to it because I didn't like School Live. I think I gave that one an 8 out of 10. But yeah, I'm gonna go back and forth with those three animes, and once I'm done with all three, I'll just combine it into one review. I'm doing this review because of the fact that it is a 2 minute anime. You can finish it anytime, anywhere. It's not like it's gonna be like it's gonna waste your whole day. It's not. If you can do the math, that's a question. If you have 108 episodes, that all the episodes are 2 minutes long, how many minutes are you wasting of your life watching it? If you guys can do the math for me, that's perfectly fine because I don't have a fucking calculator. And the fact that I don't really fucking care, to be honest with you. That's a question for you guys. If you guys want to do some math, it might help you out. But the anime is fucking weird, man. But hey, I hope you guys have a nice positive day. Stay positive. I'm probably gonna watch more anime tomorrow because I'm enjoying the anime that I'm watching right now. Although the one that sings up is, yeah. But I hope you guys have a nice positive day. Take care and thumbs up for approval. Right now it's probably 12:30 at night here. So yeah, these reviews are gonna get longer or shorter depending on how much stuff I want to talk about and stuff like that. Like I said, you guys should leave a comment down below and tell me what anime I should watch next. Because if you're not, then I'm just going to pick something random. Because these things are going to be more and more convenient for me. Because I love reviewing animes that I like or dislike or whatever the fuck it's called. But like I said, leave a comment section down below if you guys want me to watch a specific type of anime. Because if you're not, then you can go fuck off. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, I'm gonna. When it comes to the intro of these videos, I will guarantee you that once the video is popped up, I will guarantee you this. If the video gets popped up, I'm gonna do a different intro towards the anime that I'm reviewing. Alright? Right now, I've got this song stuck in my head of that stupid intro I'm doing nowadays. But once I'm done with the anime, I'm gonna stop doing that intro and do another intro of an anime line or something like that. But hope you guys have a nice positive day. Peace out.